Y'all had so many opportunities to kick Huda out of the villa, and y'all did not. And I'm on Shelly's side, like nationwide. Like nationwide, I'm on Shelly's side. But during Black Women's, it's my birthday month, Black Women's Month, I have to be honest. Shelly and the rest of y'all was some soft. Y'all had ample chances to kick this out of the villa, and you never did it.
VBS, I just turned the water on. Big old flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls. Been on my truck, look like bricks.
What's up, guys? It's your sister, Jessie Woo. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe. So you can join the Black Women's Tribe during Black Women's. It's my birthday month, Black Women's Month. Happy birthday to all the Cancers. My birthday is July 6th, so let me know if you are a Cancer or a Leo. If you have a birthday this month, drop down in the comments and let me know ASAP when your birthday is. But shout out to all the Cancers. For my birthday, could you please give me a present? All I want for my birthday is for y'all to go on Apple Music right now. Look up Jessie Woo. Look up my song Money. Download it. Play it. Do the same thing for Spotify. Look up Jessie Woo. Go to Money. Download it. Play it.
I need that money every day. About my money, no fee play.
Also, the link to the song is in my description box. I am so happy that it is my birthday month finally. Y'all know that I have been shooting a movie. We wrap really soon. We wrap, depending on when you guys get this, we should wrap tomorrow. Thank God. Man, I don't think my expectations were really set for this movie. I didn't know that I was going to be doing a lot of late night shoots. And last week we were shooting in Marietta, which is pretty far from where I live. And I mean, I was leaving set sometimes 4:30 in the morning, sometimes 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, it was really late. And there was one night where I fell asleep like at the wheel, literally. And it's funny. Well, it's not funny, but I was literally like seven minutes from my house, and I just couldn't. It's like I couldn't hold on anymore. And I shared that with y'all, and some of y'all were in the comments saying, oh, well, you should have a driver. Your agent should have got you a driver. I don't know if y'all like are aware of what's going on in the industry right now. We ain't no drivers. Did y'all not see how Taraji P. Henson was literally like crying when she was promoting The Color Purple? One of her complaints was that she had to drive herself to and from set. If Taraji P. Henson is having to do that, what do you think I got to do? I'm a nobody. Like, and I'm not saying that for y'all to come in, oh, Jessie, don't say that about yourself. No, I'm a nobody when it comes to that. I have a long way to go. So I'm not getting no driver, okay? In addition to that, it's very hard to get Uber and Lyft to pick you up in the wee hours of the morning. Very hard, especially like in the outskirts of Marietta. Like, it's just, and you got to drive me all the way back to Atlanta. Like, it's, I thought I could make it. And I had made it other nights, but this particular night, like, I remember just being on the 285 and like, I was just like literally driving like this, like, you know how you're like just trying to keep your head up? Like, I'm blasting music. I'm blasting Money by Jessie Woo, and trying to stay awake. And it was just like, I got to that red light and I was like, okay, I'm almost there. I just need to, it's not good. It's not a good story to tell, but I just want y'all to know, yeah, that's not the case here. Ain't no driver, ain't no big check coming. I'm literally doing this because I love it, and I prayerfully it will lead to more work for me, and I will be in better positions where I will have a personal driver for stuff like this. Like, I don't want to be in nobody's Uber, nobody's Lyft at 4 a.m. in the morning, 3 a.m. in the morning by myself, and I'm tired, and I've been working, 12, 13 hours. That's not it. I would need a private dedicated driver to me, somebody that everybody knows. It's a company that everybody knows, somebody we could sue, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's jump right on in, not out but in, to these 2 episodes of Love Island. So episode 24, it was a lot going on. And I feel like y'all have seen so many reviews by now. I feel like I'm so late. The gist of the discussion is pretty clear. Okay. Is Shelly overreacting, or did Huda in fact do too much? Drop that in the comments and let me know if you're team Shelly on this or if you're team Huda on this. I'll save my opinions for later on. But going into episode 24, we're fresh out of Olandria being saved once again, right? And she's having a chat with Shelly and Sierra. Sierra was telling her how shocked she was because she thought that Olandria and Taylor were the strongest couple in the villa. Girl, what? And then you have Shelly that's basically like, girl, fuck that man.
Really, my true emotion to you is fuck that man, okay? Fuck that man.
Fuck that man. To hell with him. Leave him alone. Move on. And you also have Olandria saying, you know what? I'm ready to close that chapter.
I honestly want to close that chapter.
Like, I can't believe, like, this is really, like, where I'm at right now with Taylor. I'm going to go ahead and give this a chop. And I was so happy to hear her say that because I do not want to see her even try to pursue this man again. But as fate would have it, Olandria, we're going to get to it, but ma'am, after these 2 episodes, I just cannot defend you anymore. I cannot defend you anymore, sister. I'm not going to be able to hold your hands after this. I'm not. Now, Olandria did tell Sierra about her and Nick, you know, Nicolandria, Nicola. I'm still mad. At how things ended. But did y'all notice how when Olandria told her about, Nicolandria and everything that happened, she told her about the kiss and said, it wasn't no sparks there, lying through her bonded teeth. We saw what the fuck was going on. It was sparks, especially on Nick's side. It was July 4th. On Nick's side, it was fireworks. Baby, you're a firework. It was Katy Perry up on that side, okay? But did y'all notice how when she told Sierra this, Sierra really didn't budge? And I really felt like, why didn't Sierra budge? Why didn't Sierra see this as a threat? Was it that she was that secure in her connection with Nick? Or is it that she was looking at Olandria like, yeah, he wouldn't. Like what is it? Was she just that secure that all she's gonna do is throw the cat at him again? Because my gosh, Sierra been the amount of coochie Sierra threw between episode 25 and 24. My goodness, sister, you throwing a lot of coochie. You throwing a lot of coochie in that villa, okay? Taylor and Clark have a conversation. He lets her know, his head told him to pick Olandria, but his heart told him to pick Clark. I don't know. I'm not going to really be talking into depth about him and Clark, to be honest. I feel like their conversations are very elementary to me, but they both meet each other's level of intelligence, if that makes sense. Ace and Shelly are kissing up, hugged up. This is post them choosing each other. And, she lets him know she's still going to be exploring. And he let her know, is this man ready to go to war? Because I'm ready to go to war about you.
Is he prepared to go to war?
I am ready to go to war about you, period. I want to see, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I want to see Shelly make Ace's chest cave in. I want that. I feel like Ace has tested her a lot. This is finally her testing Ace. And I want her to see that through. Amaja, because that's what Mr. Thailand spelled out. He spelled her name Amaja with a J. Side note, my Latinos, why are y'all so allergic to the letter Y? Oh, you know what? When something is spelled with J, y'all say Y. When it's a Y, y'all say it with a J. Why do y'all do that? Like, my name is Jessica, right? And motherfuckers what? Jessica? No. Them Hispanics down in, them Latinos out of Miami. Jessica? No. Mi nombre es Jessica. Mi nombre es Jessica. Tu nombre es Jessica. They just refuse to say the letter J. What is up with that? What is up? Even when they be doing a little ha ha ha, ja 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 ja. What's up with that? What's going on? Latinos, please drop in the comments and let me know what the fuck is going on and why y'all be so allergic to the letter J, please. But anyway, Amaya and Zach are hitting it off. They're laughing, they're kikiing in their confessional, and I just really like this for her. I'm happy for her. It finally looks like she's gotten her man, and I'm really excited about that for her. Sierra and Nick have a conversation, and, you know, Nick tells her about Nicolandria, and he basically told her, like, yeah, there were no fireworks there when they kissed. They both realized it was nothing.
For me, I knew right then that it wasn't romantic.
Why is this man lying to this lady like that? Just lying to that lady like that. Like, it's so clear that Nick really tried with Olandria, and at every turn, she shot him down. I don't care. I don't care what y'all say in the comments. I am convinced if Olandria would have given that man a chance, that he would have tested his and Sierra's connection. I truly believe that. Like, it took Olandria saying, yeah, I didn't like, the kiss wasn't for me, for him to be like, yeah. You know, yeah, you're Taylor's girl, Sierra's my girl. Like, I just don't believe that for 1 second at all. And again, I just felt a little about Sierra not seeing this as a threat. Anyway, Sierra took this opportunity to let Nick know that while she was in Casa, that Elin was making her C-shaped pancakes. Very petty. Very petty. That was her turning things up. Like, all right, now I'm gonna need you to step it up. You out here kissing Olandria? Well, he out here making me see pancakes. What you finna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Right? Okay. Iris is in soul ties with TJ. They are so excited to see each other.
So happy.
I know.
Just like I thought they would be. You know, she calls him the kin to her Barbie. They were very happy to see each other. And I knew that they both kind of went through Casa and they did what they had to do to get back to each other. I'm not surprised here. Andrina and Brian are having a conversation, and Brian is excited to be in the villa with Andrina. He's like, yeah, like, I'm excited about where things are gonna go. And she's like,
To be honest, like, coming here, I wanted to talk to every guy. It's just that, you know, like,
I know I brought you into the villa, but I actually plan on exploring because I never got to explore. Damn, girl. Like,
I just want to give everybody kind of like a time to like talk.
Do y'all feel like that was the right moment? I feel like she could have waited till the next day. Like, to tell him that shit that night, like that, just raw? Like, you ain't even wet him up or nothing. You ain't spit shine him or nothing, just raw? That was savage. That was savage. In her confessional, she did talk about Pepe, Pepecito, Pepito. And she said that she's really interested in Pepe. And I remember when she first came in the villa, how Pepe was like, habla español. The Spaniard jumped the fuck out. The Spaniard jumped the fuck out. So we gonna see. We gonna see what the Spaniard finna do with the Dominican. We gonna see. We gonna see. Huda and Chris have a conversation. She was very excited that he chose her. She thought that he was going to pick Shelly for sure. But she's like, you know, I was chill about it because I'm chill. I'm a cool girl.
I feel like people don't think I'm cool. Like, I'm like chill at all. I swear, I'm chill as fuck.
Somebody run the tape. Somebody rewind the tape, please. This girl is crazy. Is she okay? Huda, you do know we've been watching this, right? Huda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. There's mad footage out here that says otherwise. But anyway, she commenced to ask him about, you know, LA. Does he live in LA? He said he doesn't really live in LA like that. He only comes to LA for a little bit, like in between his seasons. She said she's ready to pack up and go to LA when her lease is over. She gonna bring her daughter with her, and she coming to LA. And I just felt like, I don't know. That was her letting him know, listen, things pan out, I'm coming to LA, period. What we doing? What you doing? I'm coming to LA. The girl hasn't learned anything. Jaden and Austin have a conversation. I still can't believe Y'all, I cannot believe y'all still have Austin in this damn villa. Like, Austin might fuck around and win this shit. He might fuck around and win this shit. I thought this conversation between him and Jaden were kind of weird, like where he demanded that she stop sleeping on her stomach and that she scratch his back to sleep. Next. The next morning is here, and of course, it wouldn't be a great morning without Amaya singing us a morning song.
It's an amazing day, and I'm here to stay. Ain't nobody gonna take me away.
You know what? Give Amaya the $100,000. Give Amaya the $100,000. Okay, I'm done. To be quite honest, at this point, she the only person who deserves it. She the only person not pissing me off. Give Amaya the $100,000 and do it now. Point blank, period. But anyway, did y'all peep how Nick made Sierra breakfast, but then he cut up her pancakes into a C?
I mean, he cut the pancake into a C.
We know that.
But then Elin followed right behind him and did the same shit. Because, bitch, I've been doing this since Casa. I'm going to do it in the villa as well. Point blank, period. Taylor bought Clark breakfast. Alondra ain't get no damn breakfast. Nobody bought Olandria a cup of orange juice or nothing, Lord. Like, these men are savages. Like, do my girl not deserve something to eat in the morning? Like, I don't understand what the fuck going on. The three stooges have a conversation. Taylor, Nick, and Ace. And Taylor is like, oh my God, I'm still in a love triangle because Alandria is still here. Like, it really gave, like, why didn't y'all help me vote her the fuck out so I would no longer be in a love triangle? But it's just, I will never forgive Olandria. I will never forgive Love Island for making this man, like, even feel like he's in a love triangle. Like, there is no way in his day-to-day life that Taylor has experienced what he's experiencing right now, and I would never forgive y'all. I would never forgive y'all for feeding this man's delusions the way y'all have with this Olandria and Clark shit. I will never forgive y'all. Oh, yeah, I'm in a love triangle. Meanwhile, Ace is talking about the fact that, Shelly's back, but Chris is here. And he says, I'm only going to push harder. I like the fact that he said, I'm not going to close things off, at this moment, because I feel like that would be kind of me, like, controlling the situation. I want her to figure things out, but I'm still going to push harder for her. I like that. Ace may be a breadcrumber, but he's not a manipulator. I like that. The Three Stooges said that they wanted to come up with a group name. They wanted to call each other the Three Musketeers or some shit like that.
We got to figure out a name. Should we make one like just like unique?
I like Stooges.
Baby, the internet been calling y'all Ed, Eddie, and Eddie all season long. Wait till y'all see that shit. Sierra and Iris have a conversation. And Sierra's like, did you hear me take my journey last night? And this is not the first time we're hearing about this, because since the morning, people kept talking about hearing Sierra and Nick hunching. And I just like, is it me or I don't know. I feel like that's disrespectful. Like, I would not want to be in this room hearing other people hunching. I'm sorry, like that's not cute to me. But anyway, she said they was hunching. They even got up and got some sandwiches, made each other some sandwiches. She said something about some waterfall, some shit. I don't know what that means. Do that mean he was drinking your water fountain? Like, what do that mean, Sierra? I don't know. You be throwing a lot of cat. Sierra be throwing a whole lot of cat at Nick. But anyway, she said that this time it was longer. So what was it? 40 seconds? Nick did confirm it was the best 40 seconds of his life. He did give her a whole 40 seconds this time. But anyway, she tells Iris about her hearing about Nicolandria from Nick. And Iris was like, excuse me, I did not know that they actually explored each other as a couple. And she was like, yeah, they went to Soul Ties, they kissed. And Iris was like, girl, you don't think that there's something up with that?
And then your best friend and the guy that you like that you made out with goes, let's kiss now and see if there's anything there. No, fuck no. You've been inside me, you freak.
And for the first time, we're seeing Sierra like listen to that and think, Iris is correct. And I saw some people trying to call Iris like a pot stirrer, but I'm sorry, she stirred the right pot. She stirred the right pot, because why are you not worried about that? If Nick had explored with Huda, you'd be worried about that. If Nick had explored with Iris, you'd be worried about that. Why not Olandria? Why not Olandria? And Iris was like, girl, like, your man and like your bestie tongue kissing each other, like what the fuck? Like that don't sound weird to you? And you know, they both understand that yes, they are obviously in this experiment, but still, like I feel like Iris was correct. Like that was strange. It was strange for her not to think that there was anything wrong with that, or for her to think like that wouldn't pose as a threat. I think Iris ate that. She ate that. Sorry. And you know, me being a Nicolandria stan, I was looking forward to Iris stirring the pot, destroying Sierra and Nick. Yes, I was. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all can say what y'all want. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. I was looking forward to this shit breaking their ass up so I could get Nicolandria. Okay? Period. Shelly and Chris go to Soul Ties, and Chris asked Shelly, has anybody, you know, he said, you know that song, My Sherry Amor? I actually want to remix it for you and call it My Shelly Amor.
You know what? I'm gonna write a remix and put your name, My Shelly.
Are you serious?
Am I cricket?
And you know, Shelly gave him this weak ass laugh, and he was like, you know, has anybody written songs about you before? And she was like, yeah. Period. You can tell Shelly outside of the villa, she stayed with a roster. She stayed with niggas and bitches. Like, don't nothing shock her. She don't got no shock value. Don't nothing impress her. This is her regular life. This shit going on in the villa right now with two men fighting over her. This is what she used to outside the motherfucking villa. Period, Shelly Shell. Period, Shelly Timari Manushka Dieudonné Jean-Baptiste Francois. Period. Meanwhile, you have Ace in the hot sauna. He's talking to Taylor, and he was telling Taylor, you know, I'm not understanding why she still wants to explore, you know, after everything we've been through. But you know what? It's cool. It's cool. I don't lose. And I'm just like,
I don't lose. I fucking hate losing.
That whole I don't lose. It's like, are you really here for Shelly? Are you really here to find a connection, or are you just competing? I feel like Ace is always competing. And that's why I'm just like, okay, I don't know if I can totally buy in. Like, I want him and Shelly to win strictly because of Shelly. But it's like, are you really for Shelly, or do you want to just win? That's my thing with him. But I mean, it could be both. At the end of the day, we know Ace is not on Love Island. Ace is on Traitors. Ace is on Big Brother. Ace is on Survivor. He's playing a whole other game, you know? And that's why I'm just like, okay, like, if him and Shelly were to win, I would want Shelly to pick the $100,000 and not him. Yeah, I picked the money over you. Let's see if you'll still pursue me. Point blank, period. That's where I stand with it. Like, make his entire chest cave the fuck in. Olandra and Andrina having a conversation, and again, she talks about the fact that she is so into Pepe.
Pepito. He's just my type.
And she is now in the confessional talking about, oh, Pepe, he's just my type. He's my type. And I'm sorry, I just, didn't you say Brian was your type? Didn't you also say Jeremiah was your type? Listen, go for it. But I'm just saying, I'm noticing a pattern. Chris steals Ace from Shelly. And did y'all peep Ace calling that man twin? And also that move he made behind Chris's back?
Be nice.
That's twin.
Ace the damn menace. Ace the menace. But I thought it was really funny for Midget Mike to call that man twin. You cannot even see over that man's muscle titties. Please, like, Ace, twin, that's not your twin. Stop playing. You play too damn much. But anyway, I like the conversation that they had. I like that Chris came to him man to man. Was like, listen, like, I'm not here to play no petty games with you. I'm not here to like disrespect you. I'm interested in Shelly. I'm going for her.
As a man, like, ain't no dick swing contest, ain't no egotistical, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like that. So
obviously I am attracted to Shelly.
It is what it is. And I like Ace's response too. Hey, I ain't got nothing against you either, bro. Nothing against you, twin. I fuck with you. We just here to win the girl. Point blank, period. I really did like that discussion. I thought it was very mature. While Amaya is talking to Andrina, she gets the text. Hey, it is heart challenge night. Okay. So let's go. Everybody knows the heart challenge. It is the biggest challenge of the season. It's one of the most notable challenges of the season. It happens every Love Island season. So people start mustering up their plan for the heart rate challenge. You got Elin and Alandria strategizing. He's lifting her up in the air with her crotch in his face.
Make you dizzy like a bad one.
There was this moment where Elin told Alandria how attractive she was, and it was in the first look, but they didn't include it in the episode.
Hi.
You're super hot.
What? Me?
For sure.
Why did y'all do that? Why didn't y'all include that? I would have loved to see that conversation. It kind of made us think that there was going to be something between Olandra and Elin. Like, why did y'all do that? Production just be playing with our emotions, Love Island. Love Island people, y'all love playing with people's emotions. I don't like that. But anyway, they started strategizing about how they were going to pick Nick and Sierra, but then Elin was like, no, I can pick Sierra, you should pick Taylor. And Olandria loved that idea. And I was just like, girl, no, pick Nick. Oh my God. Like, I just cannot. Pick Nick, bitch. The fuck? Sierra and Nick had a conversation about not kissing anybody, like especially not kissing folks who they have explored already.
Well, I don't really like the thought of you kissing any other girls.
Okay.
And I just felt like I didn't like that. I didn't like that on Sierra's part. And I didn't like it on Nick's part. I just didn't like it. I felt like they were both trying to control each other. And I just didn't like it, especially Sierra. I felt like Sierra's the first one to say it. And I didn't like that. I didn't like it at all. Iris and TJ were up first. It was cute. I think she was a Dalmatian and he was a nurse. It was cute. They were a very cute couple to pull this off first. I liked it.
I've been a bad girl.
Amaya and Zach came out. She was a nurse and he was a firefighter. I think it was a firefighter or construction worker. He had a drill. He was like, listen, anybody need some drilling? I got the tool for that. And they were in the confessional together cackling. I really loved seeing them in the confessional together.
Said, does anybody need drilling? And baby, did he drill?
It just finally feels like Amaya finally found her person. And I was just very happy to see that for her. They had a hell of a challenge. I like the fact that Amaya kissed Sierra and Sierra was like, if I could go back for seconds, I would. Andrina and Brian came out. I think Brian was like an angel and she was a sailor, I believe.
Next up, it's Andrina and Brian.
But anyway, she looked amazing. All the boys went crazy, but she put it on Pepe. It was clear she wanted to put it on Pepe, and she did. Jaden was a cop. Austin was her prisoner. And baby, this little thing that they did where Austin was on the floor, and I just, Lord.
This is how I roll. Animal print pants out control. Yeah.
Austin ain't cringe to y'all. I mean, besides the fact that he's a red hatter. He not cringe to y'all? I just don't believe this connection with Jaden. I don't believe in it at all. I'm not sold. Shelly and Ace came out. What was Shelly? I don't know what her costume was, but he definitely looked like a fucking Flintstone. And he was like, listen, I'm here to make somebody bedrock, period.
I'm a Flintstone and I'm here to make somebody bedrock.
But they went in. I mean, they were kissing everyone. You know, Shelly kissed Chris twice. And then Ace went and kissed Amaya. I was shocked. Even Amaya was shocked. She was like, what happened to the boundaries?
No boundaries now, huh? No boundaries now.
What happened to the boundaries? So then they take Amaya into the heart and they three-way tongue kiss Amaya so hard that they had Amaya coming out her damn shoes. Like Amaya didn't know what to do. Sister didn't know what to do. She was coming out her damn shoes. That shit was hilarious to me. Huda and Chris come out. I think Huda was Huda was a housekeeper. Chris was a chef.
Anybody need some housekeeping?
Or a chef?
You know, this moment is the moment that everybody's been talking about. You know, Huda did the things. She did like the stripper dance. You know, we know that she's a midnight ballerina. We know this. Like, we know this at this point. That stripper move is very much a Black stripper move. I grew up in Miami, Florida. That is something that Miami strippers coined. It's very much a Black woman move. But anyway, you know, things get stolen from Black women every day during Black Women's Happy Birthday to Me, Black Women's Month. Okay, things get stolen every day from Black women's. But anyway, she does the stripper move. She does her thing. And then her and Chris pull Ace and Shelly. And, you know, Chris kept it cute. Yes, he kissed Shelly and did all the things, but Huda just did too much. And you could tell by everybody's reaction. Obviously, production edited a lot out of what happened, but you could tell she just went too far because of the genuine concern on everyone's faces. Everyone looked genuinely appalled.
Can't you see?
No, it's not just a challenge. It's just a challenge.
That looked a little more than just a challenge.
And when you look back, you can see Shelly and Chris getting up and Huda going for another round, flipping around, now putting her ass in Ace's face. You know, it was a lot. It was a lot happening. And mind you, she's doing this as Chris and Shelly are leaving. But also, Ace has this obsession with winning. And so he's palming her ass, making her ass clap and jiggle and doing all the things. Like, she did a lot, but so did Ace. And I feel like Ace did not get enough heat. He gets it later on, but I feel like Ace did not get enough heat for me because Ace is so obsessed with winning everything that he let her keep doing it. We've seen in other challenges where men assert their boundaries. Ace, never, because he has to fucking win the challenge. It doesn't matter. He has to win the challenge. And I have an issue with that. I really do. But anyway, as they go sit back down, Shelly is visibly upset. You have Huda who taps her. Hey, girl. She's like, girl, are you mad at me? I don't want to talk to you right now. We'll talk about it later. It's just a challenge. The way Shelly had to look at Ace and was like, so is your heart still racing?
Is your heart racing? Something else racing?
Huh? Ace of Columbus? Like, it just was too much. Even Pepe was like, oh, that looked more than a challenge. It was given more than a challenge. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot. And to be honest, it just makes me think, I mean, I know Love Island can get a little freaky deaky, but this season, I think it's a little too freaked out for me. It's just a little too freaked out. Like, what are these challenges doing? Like, how are these challenges moving these people towards love? Like, how are these challenges inspiring folks to fall in love? It just feels like a big old orgy. Like, don't get me wrong. I know, like, you know, this is Love Island. I've said it. It's tonsils and tongue island. But at some point, we have to kind of be like, okay, this is a lot. This right here is a lot. Pepe and Grayson were up next. I don't remember what they were. I don't remember what their costumes were, but
If this ever happens, my next up is Grayson and Pepe.
they were cute too. Grayson did a lot. Pepe went in on Sierra, period. I think Grayson kissed Sierra too. And Nick was just like, well, damn, like, so why are none of the girls kissing me? Like, y'all all kissing Sierra? Why y'all not kissing me? What's going on? Like, do I have the cooties or something? What's going on? Nick and Sierra were up next. Did y'all notice that she was a cowgirl and he was a cowboy? Ain't that what Olandria want? These producers are funny as hell. Put him in a cowboy costume. I don't feel you. Come over, come and put him in a cowboy costume. We still have faith in Nicolandria. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that popping. But anyway, they both go in on everybody. They kissing, they doing all the things. And remember that pep talk that Sierra and Nick had when she's like, I wouldn't be able to handle you kissing somebody that you explored with. And he was like, oh, okay, bet. You don't want me to kiss nobody? Bet. This man put Olandria's entire foot in his mouth. And you want me during Black Women's, it's my birthday, Black Women's Month, to lose faith in Nicolandria? I can't. I will not lose faith. I still believe. Nous là toujours. Nicolandria Hive. We still here. Delusional. The Lulu to this true Lulu. We still here, boo. We in this bitch. We in this bitch. He put her whole foot in his mouth. Olandria didn't know what to do. You got Sierra in the confessional talking about I could still taste her toenails. I could still taste her toenail polish from his lips. Period. And then he licked his lip. Period. That man is freaked out for Olandria, okay? I refuse to believe otherwise. Olandria and Elin come in. It was great. I was excited until Olandria went and pulled Mr. String Bean. Like, what is...
Had to say the best for last.
I'm tired. I'm so tired. Like, I am tired. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I am tired. Tired. I can't do this anymore. Seriously. Seriously. You're pissing me off at this point. Like, you're pissing me off at this point. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. Elin got Sierra in the heart. And speaking of being mad, Nick was upset. I've never seen Nick this upset.
Elin probably felt like he was trying to big dick me or something, but I just don't fuck with him at all. Nah, that shit just got me pissed off, honestly.
Nick was pissed the fuck off. And I'm just like, well, why are you pissed at Elin? Elin is doing what he got to do. He's a bombshell. Sierra didn't have to get up. Clock it. You mad at the wrong person, Nick. Nicolas. You mad at the wrong person. I'm just saying. And then here come Olandria. Oh, I just want to fuck his head up a little bit when it came to Taylor.
I think I gave Taylor a little sneak peek of what he should be having.
Clark and Taylor come out. You know, he's a football player. She's a cheerleader. It sucked. It was whack. Anyway, the challenge is over. They get a text, and it goes as follows. Nick raised Iris's heart the most. Pepe raised Amaya's heart the most. Andrina raised Pepe's the most. Jaden's heart rate was raised the most by Nick. Shelly's heart rate was raised the most by Chris. Huda by Elin. Grayson by Nick. Sierra by Elin. Alandra by Chris. Clark by Ace. And then there was another text, and it said TJ's heart was rated. TJ's heart was raised the most. TJ's heart rate was Lord, I can't even get it out. TJ's heart rate rose the most for Grayson. Zach's by Sierra. Brian by Sierra. Austin by Amaya, the girl he hates. Chris by Shelly, Baby by Andrina, Nick by Iris, Elin by Sierra. So they were a match. Ooh, ooh. I know that pissed Nick the fuck off. Taylor by Olandria. That made Clark mad as fuck. Ace by Huda. Shelly was fucking fuming. Meanwhile, Huda thought it was fucking hilarious. I mean, she was laughing her ass off. Just giggling her ass off. Anyway, Sierra and Nick won the challenge, as they should. That's a freaky frog-ass couple right there. A freaky frog-ass couple. Huda and Amaya and Andrina have a chat. And immediately, Huda is self-victimizing.
Shelly is mad as fuck at me. Wait, how you know?
Shelly's mad at me. She's mad at me. I mean, everybody says it's just a challenge. And the minute I approach it like it's a challenge, now it's a problem.
Why? Everyone's always like, it's just a challenge, it's just a challenge. The second I actually do something during a challenge, it's a problem.
You know, obviously, she's omitting all of her past behavior that she's had in the house. So when we go over to Shelly and she's having the conversation with Sierra and Alandra, before she even says what she wants to talk about, Sierra was already, girl, I already know, and you're right. Alandra said the same thing, validated her feelings immediately. You're right. She did way too much. She did way too fucking much.
I feel like it really was an eye-opening situation. I would feel that way too.
I already felt.
What was funny to me too was Huda smiling about the thing. Oh, the icing on the cake was I rose Ace's heart rate the most. You know, like she really does not give a fuck. And that's what Shelly was pissed off about.
And her whole thing is like, I did it for you. I mean, I guess I'm going to explore him too, but it's for you. And it's like, no, you did that for you. But now, like,
don't cover it like it's for me. Like,
you know, so when Shelly's talking to the girls, we basically find out that, I mean, we know what Huda has done to the bombshells when they were coming in. Like, y'all remember when Iris came in and she was kissing Jeremiah and she was telling her, bitch, knock that shit the fuck off. Like, she was bending over backwards, even scaring Jeremiah. Like, we know how she called Amaya all types of bitches. She even called Sierra out her name. I cannot wait for them to show all this shit in movie night. I cannot wait for them to show all that shit in movie night so these girls can really see how this woman was talking about them. We know that Huda was also bullying Jeremiah. We know how she bullied his ass, called him all types of bitches, screamed at him, cried, pulled out the I'm a mamacita card. Meanwhile, whenever she talks about being a mom, she never talks about her daughter. She never talks about her daughter. It's always, I'm a mom. It's always about me. And Shelly brings that up too. She says how selfish Huda is. But then we come to find out that Huda was also bullying the OG girls not to talk to Jeremiah.
When she had her connection, it was always, oh, I don't care if you guys do this. But then when we don't do it, at the very end of it, it was like, I appreciate you guys so much. It shows how much you love me.
I don't know why, but before this, I never put two and two together and really thought about that. But hearing Shelly speak, we hear that. Basically, yeah, she bullied them into not speaking to Jeremiah. It was always girl code this, you know, girls girl this. I love you. Thank you so much for not talking to Jeremiah. I love you. Like, and my thing is, y'all had so many opportunities to kick Huda out of the villa. And y'all did not. Do y'all remember even Iris went and stood behind Huda that night where Huda should have went the fuck home? Like where America told y'all to send this bitch home. Even Iris went and stood behind her. I never understood that. That was some soft ass whole shit to me. To be like, and I'm on Shelly's side. Like nationwide. Like nationwide, I'm on Shelly's side. But during Black Women's, it's my birthday month, Black Women's Month. I have to be honest. Shelly and the rest of y'all was some soft ass hoes. Y'all had ample chances to kick this bitch the fuck out of the villa. And you never did it. You never did it. And so now your decision is coming back to bite you in the ass, as it should. It was funny hearing Shelly say, I mean, damn, like, did you want Ace to die? His heart rate was already up.
The heart rate was up. What else did you want? You want him to die? Like, I'm fucking confused.
I'm screaming. Shelly was mad. It's been interesting to see people try to paint Shelly as the villain in this situation. Honey, Shelly and all those girls have given Huda a lot of grace. A lot of grace. And they've made Huda, and Huda has made these women walk on pins and needles. When you hear people's interviews, the folks who leave the house, they all say the same thing about Huda. Hannah said it, that it was the Huda and Jeremiah show. Basically the Huda show. Jeremiah said the same thing. Jalen said the same thing. They are all saying the same thing, that Huda hijacked everybody else's experience. And so what Shelly is saying is, yo, we've had grace for you. I've had a lot of patience for you. And here you are doing way too much. Way too much. The respect that I've given you, I've respected your boundaries, but you don't do it when it's your turn. And I'm sorry, I am on Shelly's side about that. Shelly is correct. Period. Of course, Huda goes into her confessional and starts crying like she always do. I don't give a fuck. Now, fast forward to episode 25. We still in the villa, episode 25. And did y'all notice how, like, when it comes to the men, there's the Casa guys and then there's the villa guys. Like, they really just don't fuck with each other. They do not fuck with each other. The Casa guys over here, the villa guys over there. Taylor tells the villa guys he didn't make out with Olandra out of respect for Clark. Okay. Meanwhile, Brian is over, talking to the Casa guys, and he's like, yo, these past couple of days with Andrina have been boring. She's boring me out of my mind. I was shocked to hear that.
It's just like, conversations just boring, fam. I think it was just a physical thing.
I was shocked to hear that, but then again, you know what? I haven't really... hear Andrina talking that much to where I'm like, oh, okay. So he might be telling the truth. He might be telling the truth with that. As the villa guys talk, they're all saying Huda did too much. Like, if the men are saying that, that means that whatever we didn't see, it was just overboard.
Think anybody went overboard?
Huda went over.
She went OD.
But then you have Ace saying, well, I don't know, I feel like it's a double standard because, Shelly doubled back and kissed Chris twice. Yeah, she kissed him. She didn't assimilate having sex with him. Like, I feel like that's what everybody is alluding to, is that what happened between Ace and Huda on the floor that night, they might as well had been having sex. They might as well have been hunching. I cannot wait to hear the interviews post this experience so I can hear what everybody has to say. Nick is mad. Nick is like, fuck Elin. I don't like his hair. I don't like his skin. I don't like his teeth. I don't like the way he wear his hair. I don't like the way he wear his shorts. Fuck that guy. I want him dead. I mean, Nick was just going off. Meanwhile, Elin was like, anyway, though, during the challenge, Sierra loved it. Sierra liked it. She was very open to what I was doing to her at the heart. So I feel like I still have a chance with Sierra, period. Taylor and Olandra talk, and he tells her, damn, like, you really did make my heart rate rise. And she was like, she was proud of that.
I had to get their heart rate. Got that.
I was like, ooh, wowzers.
This conversation is just cringe to me. It's just cringe to me, y'all. It's cringe to me. It's cringe. It's cringe. It's cringe. Taylor talked about the fact that, the difference between, Olandra and Clark, his head told him to pick Taylor. His head told him to pick Olandra, but his heart was telling him to pick Clark. And Olandra's like, well, I just don't understand, like, in 2 to 3 days, how the 2 to 3 days makes you just switch up on me like that. And Olandra, in the previous episode, you literally told Sierra 5 minutes with Sierra made Taylor stand up for Sierra. I don't understand what you're not getting. He does not like you. Oh my gosh. Am I going to have to book a flight to the villa to slap some sense into this girl? I'm embarrassed now. Like, I am embarrassed at this point. Stop talking to this man about y'all. He don't want you, period. And then she's like, what's pissing me off is the fact that he's unsure.
The fact that you're always so unsure bothers me.
Girl, the fact that he's unsure is a no. A maybe is a no. Okay? Get a clue, please. Anyway, Huda is in her confessional, victimizing herself again, saying she's not this bad person, all those things. She goes and pulls Shelly for a chat, and Shelly gets up, but then Shelly tells her, listen, I don't want to have a chat right now. Let's do it tomorrow. I'm aggravated right now. I'm annoyed. I'm not in the best spirit.
Because tonight, I don't want to have a chat. I know I'm aggravated and annoyed. I don't want to say anything out of like anger or anything like that.
And I don't want to act out of anger. I don't want to, say the wrong thing out of anger. And Huda understands. She tells her she loves her, which, let me tell y'all something. And Shelly said it back. I had a problem with that. Shelly, you do not love that girl. That girl does not love you. I see this way too often. Like in my real life, when I befriend someone and they start saying, I love you, immediately no. Immediately no. I tend to just step back from that person. Don't tell me you love me. I don't know you. You don't know me. I haven't done anything to earn your love. You're weird. You're weird. You're manipulative. It's a manipulative tactic to me. It's weird and it's very manipulative. I don't play those games. Don't tell me you love me and all that bullshit. I don't know you. You don't know me. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Nick pulled Elin for a chat, and I'm sorry. This chat had me cackling. Nick was mad. Nick was mad about the heart. He was mad about that. But Elin was just like, I'm a bombshell. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm here pursuing Sierra. What do you want me to do? Then he brought up the fact that Elin bought Sierra food.
I had made food for her. You had said like, yeah, I wasn't going to make her a second breakfast. And then later I see you had made her food again.
He was like, I made her breakfast and you made her breakfast too. Why would you do that? And again, Elin is like, I like her. I'm finna make her breakfast. Point blank period. Then he said, but you cut her pancake into... Nick, sit your ass down. Now, Nick, sit your stupid ass down. You doing way too much, okay? Leave Jack Harlow the fuck alone. He just doing what he gotta do to stay in the motherfucking villa. He likes her too. He can make her food. She ain't gotta eat it. Shut your ass the fuck up. Sit your ass down. You mad at the wrong person, okay? Leave that man alone. Like he was trying to bully him into not speaking to Sierra no more, and Elin wasn't going for it. He said, listen, I'm not here to disrespect you, but I likes her and I want her. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is hers.
I like you and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Ace and Shelly have a conversation about the challenge, right? And I'm sorry. I understand Shelly being upset with Huda. I get that. But we're not going to address the fact that Ace was playing, that he was jiggling this lady booty cheeks. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about the fact that this man be too thirsty to win a challenge, that he also is willing to go too far. I didn't like that. And then here he comes gaslighting her. Oh, well, you kissed Chris twice.
With you and the whole doubling back situation, like, to me, it was unnecessary. That shit pissed me off.
Drop in the comments, let me know what y'all think about that. Like, don't get me wrong. I get what he's saying, but her kissing Chris was not him assimilating hunching. It's not the same thing. In my book, it's just not the same thing.
If I'm gonna kiss anyone, that's who I'm gonna kiss. That's it. That's just as far as it goes. Like, it really wasn't a thing of like trying to prove a point or anything.
It's not the same thing. And again, here you are talking about closed off and, oh, I sent Coco home. Then get Coco back then. What the fuck do you want Shelly to do? You got rid of Coco because you wanted Shelly, correct? Okay, well, she's still exploring. Christopher Columbus, your ass has been Dora the Explorer this entire experience. And the one time Shelly tests you, you want to test her back. No. Eat it. Sit in it. Period. During Black Women's, it's my birthday month, Black Women's Month, it's your turn now. That's how I feel about it. It's your turn now, period. Let's just be honest. You just mad that she got a 7-foot nigga in this villa. That's what's really pissing you off. Not that she's just exploring, but she got a motherfucker in here, a Greek god in this bitch. And you don't like that. You don't like that. Deal with it. Deal with it. I'm sorry to come in here. I'm editing the video and I'm just really, really thinking more about this Shelly and Ace thing. Ace's whole issue is very, very simple. Okay. The man has been exploring over and over and over again. Meanwhile, Shelly stood by, right? And would still let him breadcrumb her while he was exploring these other connections. He never picked her. Ace had so many chances to pick Shelly. He didn't pick her until the whole Casa situation. And for him, now that he's finally picked her, he feels that she should do the same. And it's like, no, sir. You don't always get what you want. Ace has this mindset of, I never lose, I never lose. You can also translate that as, I always get what I want. Well, that's not what's happening here. And that is okay. Remember, there's a clip of him from episode 24 saying, I hope Chris is ready to go to war.
Is he prepared to go to war?
This is war. This is war. Put your war gear on and go to war. Go to war. He never really wanted to go to war. Ace feels that whatever breadcrumbs he gave Shelly, and whenever he's ready to, lock things in, she should automatically do that. And she should not think about all the times that he put her on ice. Yes, he's done a lot of nice things for Shelly, but let's just keep it a buck. He never chose Shelly until now. Okay? Also, his real beef is the fact that he doesn't have a connection. Out of all the girls that Ace explored, he never made an actual connection. Shelly did. Shelly did. Isn't that how it goes in real life? These niggas will go round and around and around and around. They will literally turn dating into a merry-go-round, right? And go all over the world and and not find a real connection. But be butthurt. Their whole chest will cave in the moment you actually find one and you move on. Now it's, oh my God, but you're not hearing me out. But I'm ready. And you're not taking accountability. No. I'm playing the same game that you played. Go to war.
Is he prepared to go to war?
You said you were going to go to war. Go to war. Go to war. Be a man of your word. Shelly is standing on business. And a lot of y'all that are telling her, especially the women, okay, but it's time to wrap it up. No. Shelly's not you. Y'all puss assholes who be letting these men play in y'all face, you do that. That's not Shelly. That's not Shelly. Okay? And some of y'all go, oh, well, she about to lose Ace and she about to lose Chris. Okay. And if she does, Shelly got brand deals. Shelly got mad niggas and bitches just waiting for her on the outside. She will be just fine. She will be just fine. She not losing nothing when it comes to Chris. Chris, too, is a soft ass hoe. Because what happened to I'm here for Shelly? What happened to making her the 2 pancakes? The moment he saw that Shelly was taking a nonverbal day and she wasn't paying him no mind, oh, I'm going to go on the Huda now. No. She ain't losing nothing. Best believe Shelly will be just fine like Mary J. Blige, okay? Let this be a lesson to y'all soft assholes who keep letting men play in your face. She's showing you the way, the truth, and the light. Take note. Huda goes to talk to Olandria, child, and Olandria is all in her plate. Ooh, this play good. This rice shit really good. Really, really good, child. And here go Huda. Am I a terrible person?
Am I a terrible person? I wouldn't say you're a terrible person. It was a little much. I'm gonna come back for my toasty.
Girl, shut the fuck up. You know you a terrible person. Like, girl, stop asking. Like, I hate when people ask questions they already know the answer. Girl, you know you terrible. But if we looked up terrible in the dictionary right now, it's got your face next to it. You are a terrible person, a selfish person. Okay? Yes, you are terrible. And I like that old Landry was like, you're not a terrible person, but that was just a lot. Anyway, though, I'm gonna go make myself a toasty. And period. Scene. I'm not here to give you that pity that you're looking for. I'm done. I'm tired. Olandra's response comes from, girl, I'm done with this. We've been doing this for over a month now. I'm done too. Shelly done. I'm done. America done. Love Island done. The Islanders, we done. We're done. We're done. This is done. I'm done. And then here goes Huda, because Chris asked, what's going on? Is she okay? She's crying. Maya's like, are you okay? And she says she doesn't want to talk to me. She doesn't want to talk to me. She says she doesn't want to talk to me.
She says she don't want to talk to you. Really?
She lies on Shelly. She lies on Shelly. Shelly never said that. It gives me the same moment as in the beginning in episode 2 when Huda cried and tried to make Olandra out to be this bad guy. She's doing the same thing to Shelly. The same thing. Shelly literally did not say that. Shelly said, I need a minute. I need a minute. Give me a minute. I will talk to you tomorrow. So now you're throwing this tantrum and crying and making it about you like you always do. And now you're lying on this girl and you're making her out to be a villain. And I didn't like that. I did not like that. It's activating white women tears again against this black woman. Again. Did Huda ever cry against Iris? She always does that against the black women. Clock it. And don't try to come in my comments and check me on that either. I know some of y'all are whew. It's the next morning. Ace brings Shelly breakfast with flowers. Chris brings Shelly breakfast as well. He also brings Huda breakfast, but he made Shelly 2 pancakes, Huda 1 pancake. He brought Shelly flowers and gave Huda nothing.
Thank you. The presentation is so nice.
You don't bring me flowers. Bitch, I cackled. Did you see Huda's face? Oh my God. Like, the bride of Chucky was activated. So much so that she goes and she confronts Chris about that shit. And that just took me back to the raw pancake. Do y'all remember the raw pancake? But anyway, she confronts Chris about it and he apologizes. He takes it very, very well. I feel like Huda was warming up to going off on him, but Chris has really good emotional intelligence and he's not like Jeremiah. Like, you're not gonna bully him. He knows how to like calm you down. But I just feel like after a while, that shit's gonna get tiring. Anyway, Nick and Sierra get a text. They're going on a date, baby.
Sierra and Nick, it's time to put the wheels in motion as you're going on a date.
They go on a date. They're so excited. They get such a great send-off. You got Amaya singing to them, go make love, make some babies. We need an Amaya album. Like, of all the songs that she's created in the house, in the villa, like, we just need that on the iPod. I'll play it on the iPod. Anyway, they have this lovely picnic date. They get on these 2 bikes. There's a picnic basket. They ride up a hill and there's a beautiful view of the ocean. They sit down and it's a romantic picnic, just like what Nick said that he wanted to take her on when they talked about, what their first dates would be like on the outside. What would he like to do? They did exactly what he liked, what he wanted to do. And did y'all catch how, he's saying, wow, this is my dream date. And she's saying, am I your dream girl? And he never said yes. Did y'all catch that?
Oh, and here we are. Are you saying I'm your dream girl? Basically.
Oops. We get to the Huda confrontation. She tells Chris, like, hey, I'm upset. You gave me 1 pancake. You gave Shelly 2. You gave her flowers, you gave me none.
I mean, you gave her 2 pancakes and gave me 1, and they gave her a flower and gave me none. Made me feel like the side hoe. Because it's like, okay, you're clearly showing favoritism.
She starts crying. You're showing favoritism. I don't like that. And then she says, maybe if I was ugly, it would make all this better. Like, am I the bad guy? Am I the drama? Am I the wrong person? And he reassures her that she's not the bad person, whatever. He just says that Shelly has her feelings hurt. But in his confessional, he does say it's clear who he wants. Like, he really does want Shelly. But throughout the day, we don't see him make any effort. Also, Shelly doesn't make any effort to talk to anybody either. Like, I think Shelly just wanted a non-verbal day. And I do not blame her for that. I love nonverbal days. I'm a Cancer. I love not talking to people. It'd be so funny to me when people be trying to give like Cancer women the silent treatment. Bitch, thank you. Thank you so much. I love silence. Anyway, we're back at the date and Sierra and Nick are speaking, and she talks about the fact that after they had sex, she realized that there was nobody else for her. He then tells her, hey, like, you're gradient. What did he say? He said she was radiant, child, not gradient. It's 12:36 at night, child. I'm tired. But he says, you're radiant, you're gravitational. They hold hands and they officially close things off. And
This is where I want to formally ask you if you'd like to be closed off with myself.
I would like to formally accept this offer.
That's it, y'all. Nicolandra is really over. I need a moment. Hold on. I need another moment. Hold on. This is your fault, Andrea. We could have had it all. Bitch. Olandra and Shelly talk, and Olandra says she's open to exploring Zach. Okay, so you don't want him to keep his words no more? What happened to keep your words? Okay, cool. She recalls the fact that they did used to have really good chats in Casa, which they did. So she's excited about, exploring that and talking to him. So I'm happy for that. I'm happy for her. Go explore somebody else, please. Or Love Island people, please send her a bombshell. What's taking so long? What is taking so long? Ace and Shelly get into this back and forth. Now she's giving him heat for his part in the Huda debacle. And he feels like he's not being heard because he feels like, hey, like, you double back. You kiss Chris twice. But she's like, yo, there's no reason to make out with somebody for 10 to 15 minutes. Like, you just went OD. Y'all went OD. And he wants her to take ownership in what she did. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm Team Shelly on this. Like, I get what Ace is saying, but I feel like it's gaslighting. I'm sorry. It is so gaslighting. Ace, you are dead ass wrong. You did way too much. Way too much. It's the heart rate challenge. It's not the corn challenge. It's not the Adult Swim challenge. You did way too much. Period. Just like Huda. Period. You do way too much at times. And so I hope that Shelly sticks to her guns. She got the fuck up after he said, listen, like, I feel like I'm not, what did he say to her? Like, he feels like she was not taking ownership. She's like, all right, I'm gone. Period. Gone. Like, in sync. I hope she sticks to those guns. Make his chest cave the fuck in. Period. Ace is now talking to Taylor, and he's still mad about the Chris shit. He's bringing up, I sent Coco home.
Now I feel like, did I make the wrong decision sending somebody home?
See, I don't like that. Then he's in his confessionals. I mean, am I not enough? You're not. You are 4'11". Chris is 7 feet. You're not enough. You are not. You played those games this entire time. It's Shelly's turn. Period. And then the song that they played, I don't even think that you like me. Do you even like me? I don't know. Like, Love Island, y'all be doing the most. Somebody please contact me. I want to do the most too. Do you like me? I don't know. Please, 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 please. Please, Love Island people, please. Elin is talking to Brian and he's saying, listen, I still got faith and hope in Sierra. Because the last time I talked to her, she was open to this connection.
But I told her my intentions and my energy is fully set on you.
Yeah.
So we have that conversation. I'm like, all right, cool.
Brian is like, sir, do you realize that you talking about this while she's on a date? She is not thinking about the fuck you got going on, okay? And as he's having this conversation, Sierra and Nick come back into the villa and they make the announcement to everybody that they are closed the fuck off. I'm screaming. Like... The defeat on Elin, it took Elin back to that night when they first got in the villa and Sierra jumped up. Remember when Ariana made it seem like, you know, Nick had gone off to the crossroads? That they was never gonna see Nick again, and Sierra was fighting for her life, crying and carrying on, and she was in bereavement. Then when Nick came, she ran to Nick, and Elin was like, oh, I'm good.
I gotta be honest, watching Sierra and Nick return from their date in that moment while I'm having the conversation felt like a little bit of a punch in the gut.
You are still cooked, brother. You are still cooked, okay? Period. So Elon is like, okay, let me go ahead and make a move for Amaya. And he did say earlier in the episode that Amaya was hot. And so did Chris. So he moves on into Amaya. They have a conversation. He's like, hey, you know, we're in Casa. I didn't really have the opportunity to talk to you. She's like, yeah, let's talk. Because early in the episode, you hear her tell Chris that she don't know what the fuck going on with Zach. Zach hasn't pulled her for a chat all day. All day, has not talked to her once. And you even had Elin go to Zach and be like, hey, I overheard Amaya saying that she don't know what the fuck going on with you. You haven't pulled her for a chat all day. And he was like, yo, like, I just needed a nonverbal day. Amaya talks a lot. And so does Zach. Okay? I think Zach needed a break from Amaya and himself. Because them piano teeth that Mr. Thailand has, it must take a lot of effort to talk through them piano teeth. So he needed a break. So now you have Elin. So now you have Elin and Amaya talking, getting to know each other. She was telling him how she grew up with her family that likes stargazing at the moon. And so one of the things that just helps her stay close to her family during this experience is her stargazing at the moon. You know, they talked about siblings. One of his siblings recently moved to Belgium. And she's like, oh, Belgium? Ain't that the place where the waffles come? Like the waffles?
My sister moved to Belgium.
In Germany?
Oh, okay.
Wait, like the waffles.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
wow.
Yeah.
Put her in the movies. This girl is a star. Put her in the fucking movies. She funny as hell. Funny as hell. It's now nighttime. It's nighttime in the villa and everybody's having chats. And Drina pulled Pepe for a chat. And she was like, you know, what's going on with us? Why don't we explore? And he's like, okay, well, what's going on with you and Brian? And she said, you know, I haven't talked to him all day. I don't know if maybe he's upset, you know, because I did tell him that I want to explore. And Pepe gave her this look like,
fresh shot instead of him, which is a...
You know, I want to see things through with Grayson. I don't want to be in no limbo.
You're an amazing girl, but like, I just want to see things through with Grayson.
Yeah.
I don't like the whole playing limbo with everything. You know?
Some additional thoughts as I'm editing this. Some of y'all will recall my commentary on Pepe when he first came in the villa and he was speaking to Amaya, and Amaya was like, oh, so you're a Spaniard. You talk Spanish. And he was like, I speak Spanish. And remember when I said Dominicans, they be thinking they all that till a Spaniard walks into the motherfucking place and looks at you and says, you know Spaniard, you Dominican. It's kind of giving, I don't know. I like Pepe, but it's kind of giving you're beneath me. This whole exchange with Andrina. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, but it's definitely giving you black, you Dominican, I'm Spaniard. It's definitely giving that. I'm sorry. That's just me maybe looking too deep into this, but drop that in the comments and let me know your thoughts.
Pepe friend zoning Andrina was not in my bingo cards, and neither was it in hers.
I think he friend-zoned me, which hasn't happened in a long time, so I feel a little offended, I'm not gonna lie.
That girl was genuinely confused. I don't think she's used to being friend zoned. But also, I'm like, damn, Pepe really, when he locks in with one person, that's where he's at. That is where he's at. He had Hannah, and then since he's had Hannah, he's had I can't remember the other girl, but she looks like Hannah. I feel like that's Pepe's type. A little blonde girly, that's Pepe's type. Maybe if Andrina would have came in before Grayson, I think he would have gave her a chance. But Grayson, Hannah, them is his type of girls. I'm just shocked because what happened to Miss I'ma take your man?
I'm taking your man.
No. I'm gonna take your man. What happened to that, sister? Woof. My Lord. Mr. Thailand and Olandra have a conversation, and he brings up the save your words moment, okay?
Save your words. I was like, damn, okay, girl.
Yeah. That moment was iconic. It was funny as hell, and she was right to say that shit, because what you talking to me for? What you got to say to me? What you talking to me for? But anyway, they have a nice chat. They rekindle, where they left off, getting to know each other. And Zach brought up the fact that he was really, really happy that she kissed him during the heart rate challenge. She did kiss him, and she did put it on his ass.
That challenge yesterday, though.
You shocked me. I'm not gonna lie.
I've been trying to kiss this girl for a minute.
I know. I was like, he got a kiss out of me. What the fuck?
And remember, he really wanted to kiss her in Casa, but she wouldn't do it. And so now that he knows he has that chemistry with her, he's really excited to get to know her. He told her, like, he complimented her so much, she doesn't return the compliments. I don't know if Olandra has an issue with not registering compliments so that she's able to give compliments back, but I don't know. Anyway, they left things off at a good note, and it looks like they're going to explore each other. I like that. They actually make a very good-looking couple to me. I like it. Clark and Taylor have a conversation. I don't know. Hearing them talk, it just screams 5th grade. Them two have, they both, it's just, I thought we were going to be able to vote these motherfuckers out. Like, why are they still here? But anyway, she asked him, do you plan on exploring with Olandra? And this man said yes.
So you and Olandra plan on continuing to explore y'all's connection?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I want him out this villa. Because then in the same conversation, he tells her, but you give me a feeling that she doesn't give me. You give me this kitty feeling. And again, that makes sense because both of y'all talk to each other like y'all are in 5th grade. So I'm not surprised by that at all. But wanting to explore Olandra after everything you've done is just diabolical to me. And then the way he goes to kiss this lady, I'm tired. I'm motherfucking tired. We end the episode with Huda and Chris having a conversation. They're in the speakeasy. And he actually tells her he's going to take a step back from Shelly. Which, honestly, you didn't take a step back from Shelly. We saw Shelly the entire day not fuck with you and hardly fuck with Ace. She wanted to have a nonverbal day. And instead of you pursuing her in spite of and checking on her, especially following all the Huda shit, you didn't do that, okay? You wanted her to chase you. I didn't like how he told Huda, I'm not here to chase without not receiving anything in return.
I was never raised to always chase forever. You know what I mean? Without getting anything in return.
No. Sir, you're supposed to pursue her. The same way you've been comforting Huda, why not comfort her? You know she's pissed about what happened. Just saying. But anyway, him and Huda have a conversation, and I thought it was very interesting that he told Huda that he constantly attracts women who are emotionally unstable.
I always attract emotionally unstable women.
Am I emotionally unstable?
I don't know yet.
Oh, God.
The jokes write themselves. They end the night with him taking his shirt off to give her, because she was cold. I don't know how you cold in Fiji, but whatever. She was extremely cold or whatever. They end the night sucking each other's faces, and that's that. So apparently, somebody said the next episode is movie night. I really hope that's true. I really, really hope that's true. I'm ready for all those secrets to pop off. Drop in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this episode. Well, these 2 episodes that we just reviewed. And I will see y'all in the next one. Take care of yourselves.
VVS, I just turned the water on. Big old flex, shit you never saw before.